Day 212 of hitchhiking from Southampton to South Africa.
Wait,
We woke up in the garden of the people who drove us yesterday, and after quickly packing up, we got back in their car as they were driving a couple more hours in our direction. Communicating with each other was quite difficult due to the language barrier, and Google Translate doesn't really seem to work on Angolan Portuguese. Because of this, we never figured out what exactly these guys are doing or where they were going, but they seemed friendly enough, and around 10 AM they dropped us off in Dondo. Here, we bought some snacks for breakfast, but before we even finished eating them, we already got our next ride of the day. This time, it was from a guy named Hilux. He was going 3 hours up the road and was more than happy to take us along. He also stopped on the way to get us some bananas, and before we knew it, we made it to Waku Congo. At this point, we were feeling great, as we were pretty close to our destination for today, and after a little bit of waiting, we got picked up by a truck. Angola has a fair few mountains and hills and all that, which makes for a beautiful landscape, but unfortunately, for a fully loaded truck, this turns out to be quite a challenging terrain. Every time we had to go uphill, we were going painfully slow, and then, to make things even worse, we also had to drive with the heating on so the engine wouldn't overheat. I guess you can't really complain about a free ride though, and our driver even took us to a hot spring, so it wasn't all that bad. Eventually, he dropped us off, about an hour away from our destination. We tried to hitchhike it, but before we knew it, it was dark, and there were no more cars on the road, so we gave up, checked into a hotel, and had some dinner. Despite not making it all the way to where we wanted to go, we still covered a lot of kilometers today, which is good, as we were planning to hitchhike all the way to Namibia over the next couple of days.